Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to another video of Wasteland Survival. Now in this video I'm only gonna show you guys how the Colt weapon bench works, and these are the weapons that I have. I've mentioned many times in my other videos that you want to pick up pretty much all the broken weapons. Don't delete them. Because you can upgrade your main weapon. You can just pick one that has a good durability and work on it. In this game, the beauty of it is you can repair your weapons and power them up. So one major factor that you need to understand is your weapons need to be at its full durability or just a little bit damaged, maybe about, I want to say 10% based on how much durability duration they have, as a matter of fact. So let's jump right in this, and I'll show you guys how I got my stars on these weapons that I actually love. So in order to get the stars on any weapon, you need to have this similar weapon, the same weapon. And in this case, I'm going to choose the hammer, and I also have a couple of machetes I'll show. Let's say you want to upgrade one of these, so I always pick the one that has the full duration, and you grab the one that is almost broken and you toss it in there. So we're on the power up section. It will show that the attack will be plus 83, so 140 plus 83 is the damage it's gonna do, and the duration is the amount of hits you can do with it. It's gonna, from 50, it's gonna go to 54. Now if you drop another one, it will not allow you. Actually, I take that back, it does allow you, but it will not help. Actually, I didn't risk it because I can power this up right now, and I will get the first star. So let's go ahead and try that. There you go, confirm. Okay, so we got 1 star for this guy, and now the attack went up to 223, duration to 54. If I grab another one, obviously I'm gonna need 2 to complete to the second one, but I don't want to take space in my base, and this one has only 5 duration left in it. I'm just gonna dump it right now so it'll be ready for the next time that I get it, or if I use it, then I'll be able to grab the second star, and we'll see how much power up it will do. Let's do another one on the machete. I love machetes, so we'll do this one. Originally was 86. It's gonna go up to another 37 points for the attack, and the duration from 50 will go to 59, which will come handy as far as having enough space in your backpack inventory, and obviously in your chests. Let's go ahead and power this up too. There you go, we got a 1-star machete. Now this machete does 123 damage. I will go ahead and drop this one in there too, but since machetes are a good weapon, this one has 38 duration left. What I plan on doing, which I'll show you guys why it's very important to make sure your weapons are at its full duration. Duration. That way, when we go to the enhanced section, we will see what difference it makes. These weapons, I've made it +5 because I enhanced them with 2 stars. Now it's going to require me more and more of bows to be placed in this section to power it up. But if you guys see, my second bow has a 2-star. Let's just stick to the 2-star. If I drop a 2-star, look at the amount of pretty much level up I get. If I choose this 4-star and I drop a 5-star, it literally bumps it up to a point where if I only drop a simple bow in there, it will go to a level 3. But since I like to keep 2 bows, I don't want to risk it. I don't mess with these. I always repair them and reuse them because they are very powerful for me. Okay, so let's jump to enhancement, which is very important as a matter of fact. Um, Enhancement is pretty much another way of you making your weapon stronger. For example, if we go to a weapon that has a good durability, right here, this is what it requires to enhance it to 1 point, and then the attack goes a 18 more on the first star that we had, and duration goes up 1. I'm not a huge fan because it doesn't go high as much as I want to, but if we go to the bow, for example, I enhanced it to level 4 with 2 stars, as you can see in the top. Uh, if I choose this, it will add 5 more on the attack, which is this one right over here. It will go up to 63. It will become same bow like that. And 34 plus 6, that will give me 40 shots. Now, one mistake I have made, which I learned it the hard way. The only difference that you see here, guys, is one of the bows is not adding on the plus 6 duration on it. And the reason for that is when I enhanced it, my weapon was broken and it wasn't fully repaired. Right over here, enhancement. This is what it requires. Enhancement for this weapon to go from +1 to +2 requires these, and crowbars are really good weapons, and it only adds +5, which is not bad at all. Over here, baseball bat, I never use it, but since I get it from the AIs and sometimes the airdrops, I just pick him up, bring him here, and I dump it until this guy reaches 5 star. Lucille is a good weapon. It does 45. We can add another 4 in it if we want to enhance it, and it will literally make this weapon, once it's a 5 star, to probably, I want to say, about 80 damage, which will be almost as good as this weapon here. And repairing it should be easier. I have checked on, let's say, Machete that I want to repair. This is the requirement for repairing, and from 50 will go to 59, obviously, because we added 1 star and the duration went up, and the game doesn't give you full duration. It only gives it to you based on what it has. Right now, if I repair this weapon, it will let's check the enhancement. As you can see in the enhancement, this is the requirement: scrap iron, which I find it difficult to find them, but it will not add duration on this. Let's choose another weapon that I will show right over here. This is what I'm actually trying to enhance. I love the bows. So here, as I explained earlier, duration +6 for this weapon, because of the fact it has 30 more, let's say, arrows in there, and this one has dropped to 22. And when I try to enhance up this one that has 22 duration only left in it, does not max out by duration, does not add it up. It only adds on the attack, even though it's level 5 for enhancement. But this guy over here has a 30 duration remaining, and it also adds +6 to duration, which is very crucial. So now I'll show you guys the reason why I was explaining that repairing is important. Let's say we go ahead and repair this bow from 22 to 36, which is the bow that the enhancement was not working on the duration. Let's go ahead and repair this guy. So it's done. Now if we go to enhancement, we try to do from +5 to +6. Look at that difference. It gives me, obviously it's one more enhancement from the other one, but it gave me the option of the duration going up to 12 more than what it is. So it'll be 48 shots on this. This weapon is already doing about 164, I want to say, damage to an enemy, and plus 6 on that, I'm definitely gonna be over 175, I want to say. And if I can get this guy to its max duration, I'm sorry, its max enhancement, and definitely a couple more stars on it, I will pass 200. And having, well over 40 arrows on this, I will not have any issues taking down butchers or whatever else I need. So this guy's enhancement is obviously just a little bit cheaper because it's still at 4. But if I enhance it, then it will become the same, you know, requirements of resources for this. Um, Same thing goes with the guns. I always repair them, but let's see here. If I want to repair Lucille, I don't need to do it yet because when I try to enhance it, it will give me the duration, which is really really important. Crowbars enhancement, obviously it's not giving me the duration because the weapon is less than its 10%. But if I want to repair it, which we'll go ahead and do that, now we go to enhancement. Look at that, plus 12. So imagine if I didn't repair it and I enhanced it first, then I would lose that 12 extra duration that I get from this. I hope this wasn't confusing, guys. I love Crowbar, is a great weapon, so I just enhanced it plus 1. On the next one, this is the requirements for it, which is not that bad. I have a lot of iron rods. I'm still making more, and I can get this to 85, which I believe it is, yes. So if you see, it will become as strong as a machete, original machete. So it is really worth it. Repairing machetes are a little bit more expensive than other weapons, below this, but that makes sense. So it shouldn't be a problem. I love using my frying pan. It's at 78 because it's 2-star and plus 3 as far as the enhancement goes. So again, show you one more time. If I want to enhance it, these are the requirements. That's not a problem because I use the pan a lot, but it will only give me the attack plus 6. So what I need to do, I gotta repair this item. There we go. I have 90 shots with it. Now I go to enhancement. Check that out, guys. 90 plus 24. That is a lot. And from 78, it will jump to what will it give me? About 84. 84 is almost a machete. So that's plenty of damage on any enemy. 84 enemies. I mean, it will be ridiculous to clear out zones. I won't be afraid to do anything. Just melee weapons on my bows are gonna be fantastic, rather than using guns, which I sometimes use, which I'll show you guys right now. And that will be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and enhance this one more time. Same requirements again. I can go ahead and do it again, as again you guys can see the duration is about less than 10%. So it allows me to enhance my weapon and also get duration from it. Again, this was a mistake that I made before. I didn't know, but I'm showing you guys, what to do to make your melee weapons as strong as possible. That way the game becomes easier. I'm gonna try to do the same thing with my weapons, and we'll go from there. I mean, this is plenty of damage. I'm gonna try to see what I can do. Again, once you enhance them, the requirement for the repair goes up. But I mean, frying pan is only taking what? But just wood rods. It's cheap. Arrows take wood rods and ropes. They are cheap, but they do a lot of damage. I mean, Lucille is just a joke. I mean, wood rods and and empty cans. But this is where it becomes a little bit tricky because machetes take a little more items. I mean, if you have them, not a problem. I got 290 leather. I got iron ingots. I mean, I got these bolts. I have a lot of them, so I'm not worried about it yet. When it comes to this guy, now this is taking a little bit more than it's supposed to, but again, it's a very powerful weapon. If you want to enhance them, it's very easy to do, which I will go ahead and do it because it has full health. I get extra 3 damage plus 27. So let's go ahead and enhance it. Next up, it's asking me, this is the requirements that I need to enhance this weapon one more time. And I get an additional plus 3 duration and another plus 30 on the attack. Let's go ahead and do this one too. I have the materials for it. Here becomes a little tricky because I'm lacking maple rods. So I like to keep my nails. I'm short on nails, and if I enhance this one more time, I get plus 3. So the stronger the weapon is, the less points you get, I want to say. But this guy reaches, gives me another 34. I will be over 300 on each hit, and you multiply that by, let's say, 3 that you do sneak attacks. I wanna say, I mean, each one will do about 1,000 damage, which is a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to show you guys this weapon section that I have. I did the same thing with my weapons here. This is almost over. I'm not a fan of this Colt, but it's kind of weak until it's a 5-star weapon. I'm sure it'll do more damage. Let's power this guy up. Okay, so we got a 2-star now. When we go to enhancement, it requires gold. The shotgun requires 3 golds, but it adds 16. Obviously, these weapons will not, the duration will not go up when you enhance them because it requires, more weapons to be thrown in there for the power up, which adds up with the next weapons duration. For reloading, it's common sense, and you need the ammo to reload it. And enhancing it again is just gold for now. It's not a big deal. Let me grab an AK really quick so I can show you guys how the AK works. AK is enhancement. This is what it requires. It will give you plus 8 per shot, which is not bad at all. I mean, I'm going to be working and using my resources to enhance mostly my melee weapons, because I use them the most. But other than that, anything else that I can grab that is, almost dead, or the weapon doesn't have any more health in it or duration, and then I have something stronger one, which I'm going to be using this machete. For example, if I want to clear up harder zones, and once it's completely dead, that's when I'll throw it in here and get it over with. I believe I'm gonna test this one out too, but I believe it really doesn't matter what the duration of the weapon that you're trying to power up is, as far as giving you extra bars. But I haven't tested that out. I will try that one out too and let you guys know if this one makes a difference. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this was informative and hopefully help you guys on kind of, making your weapons a little more stronger than usual. And I'll see you guys in the next video.